Federal Attorney Glenn Kirschner, who is currently a legal analyst for MSNBC, pushed during a recent network appearance for a new background investigation of Brett Kavanaugh following the release of a new documentary titled Justice: Misconduct Against a Member of the Supreme Court. In the film shown is the account of a person named Max Stier, who said that he himself witnessed, while attending Yale with Kavanaugh, an incident in which he put himself on a woman in there. He and others also joined him. The details are similar to what was previously reported involving former student Deborah Ramirez. They don't want to know what kind of bad behavior he might have done that made him ineligible to be a judge, Kirschner told MSNBC, apparently referring to Trump's White House, whose report shows that information was given to during the federal investigation of the president's inspector general. Time. And this is what I find crazy. 4,500 citizens have come forward and asked for this advice on Brett Kavanaugh's unfitness to serve. And you know what? There is nothing more offensive or disrespectful to the citizens than to hand these things over to the White House, instead of being investigated by the FBI. How about exploring them now? In fact, Kavanaugh was later nominated to the Supreme Court by the Republicans who control the majority of the Senate, despite the allegations against him, which add significantly to the corruption and the misbehavior of the justices of the court is now resorting to. For example, there is also Clarence Thomas, whose wife, Ginny, was involved in efforts after the last presidential race to stop the results and help get another term for Trump, despite his well-documented death. Despite the connections and the bright power for conflicts of interest, Clarence has repeatedly discussed the legal disputes related to the 2020 presidential race and the investigation of the situation that tried to break. For Kavanaugh, the new book is being kept in its early stages of production, which is supported by director Doug Liman.